So, okay, I want to go over something, something that not many people like talk about, but I want to go over how to make like bad situations turn kind of in your favor, or like make bad situations not as bad. Um, so a couple things is a lot of characters like um Cetrion, Kodal. There's a lot of characters who have like strings that if you whiff the first two, you can kind of go further with the last one. So like let's say someone just what? Let's say someone just randomly jumps over you and they try to whiff punish you. So let me try to do something that happens. So right here, you try to do a string and they jump over, and this is not the best example. Like right here, and they try to whip punish you. Hold on, my setting is really bad right now. Let's do this. So a lot of times this will happen, right? Versus a lot of people. So how you can kind of turn this into your advantage is if you have a character that has an ender to a string that's unsafe. Well, it doesn't have to be unsafe, but if you have an ender to a string that pushes you further, it can actually help you make this situation not as bad as it is. So like right here, I actually go in the air. So he doesn't get as big of a conversion as he normally would. And a lot of characters can do this. So I can go over a few characters. So I said, Cetrion, Kodal, Kung Lao has a string where he does forward 1-3 and or that's another string. Sorry, not him. Let's see here. Shang with 4-2-4-2. The 2 makes them go further away so they can't whip punish. You could also kind of do it with Frost back to 2 string. Like there's a lot of characters in the game who can do it. Let's see here. Trying to think of good examples. So, Devore is another one. So Devore can do 4-2-2, and then the 4 thing, and the 4 will make you airborne, so it won't give them as good of a conversion. And then it also gives you access to breakaway because you're in the air. So if you are gonna die, you can break away instantly and only take like 2% damage. So that's like one way to kind of turn a bad situation into your favor. Another way is, and a lot of people don't do this really either, is when you're low on life, like let's say you're at 5% life or even like 2% life, and they're at 90% life and you don't think you can come back on them. For some reason, what a lot of people will do when they're in that situation, like let's recreate the situation. So let's say we're right here. I'm at like 2%, right? They're at maybe like, I don't know. Well, it would actually be a little bit more than that probably. Like they're at like 80% and you don't think you can win, and let's say they knock you down. Let me actually put a little bit more life. They knock you down in this situation. So when you're in this situation, your like job basically, if you don't think you can come back, so this depends on the character. Some characters have really good comeback potential, but some characters do not, and your goal is to try to make the next round in the most advantageous situation possible. So the way I would do that is I would try to, in this situation, get out of the corner as best as I can. Whether it be like string into teleport and kind of back off would be one way with Cetrion, or like let's say I get knocked down. She does like, let's say she does sweep versus me, and she tries to chip me out. Oh, I need to put more life on. Let's say I'm at 10%, and she knocks me down. There's no way I'm coming back from this. Oops. there's like no way I'm coming back from this, right? So I want to make the next round as good as I can and be out of the corner for the next round. So just use a meter to get out of the corner here. And the reason why this is good, because even if you're wrong and they bait your wake up roam, it won't matter, because you were gonna lose anyways, is the first reason. And the second reason is you gain meter back during the round taunts in this game. I don't know why, but for some reason you do, so meter management isn't as bad. So during the round taunt, you actually gain your meter back, pretty much all your meter back. So that meter doesn't even need to be managed at all. You can just use it without any, like, there's no risk in doing that. So that's like something you can do to kind of make the next round a little bit easier, and put yourself in a little bit of a better position. So yeah, those are kind of like a couple things that that you can kind of use. Also, like, another thing is some people like, so some people when they're low on life, let's say like the situation is like maybe they have like this amount of life, and nah, you probably have like lower. Let's say we were at like 2%. You had no you were like gonna get chipped out, right? Let's say someone does like a plus string versus you. Let's say they do this, and they go for 1-2, or no, let's do this into this, because that's actually like guaranteed. You can flawless block, but what you also can do to try to win is, even though they're plus here, like, your only chance is to try to mash and try to get out, try to like beat them out, because this is your only chance to win, basically. Yeah, you can flawless block it and avoid the chip if you want to, but another thing is, if you want to, you can just try to mash out and hope that they mistime their follow-up. Like, some people will just block there, and that doesn't really do anything. You're just making yourself lose. Like, yeah, mash and hope. Exactly. Mash and hope. But it's honestly true. Do you know how many games, like, I've actually won games by doing that kind of stuff at this life, and most people would lose because of it, because they would just block. But in that situation, you need to do something, because you're gonna lose anyways. Just do something. You know? Just try it. Because at that point, you're gonna lose anyways. So I think those are a few things where if you're put in a bad situation, it might help you out a little bit. It's so yeah. Hopefully this helps you guys a little bit. Yeah. Like, it's just something that I noticed no one really talks about, but I think like some of these things can really help people out.